doing? I am so excited to talk to you today. As I said a couple of days ago, it was my birthday this week, and I decided that I just wanted to show up and serve. I didn't record a video yesterday because I had too many people. I see eyeballs. Say hi. I had too much to do yesterday, so I wasn't able to record a video. I wanted to come on and record a video today. If you missed the last video, it was about emotions and how to process emotions, and it was good. So if you want to watch that, then go feel free. Today, I am going to talk about something totally different. We're not talking about emotions. We're going to talk about your brain and thoughts, and I love talking about your brain and thoughts. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about the difference between what is a fact and what does our brain make that fact mean. So we're going to take circumstances or something that's verifiable, something that if anyone saw, they would say, yeah, that happened. Like my, eyes are hazel. The bush is green. This desk is white. My chair is white. I am wearing a blouse. These are all things that are verifiable because if somebody else was in the room, they would be able to say it too. And why is that so important? It's so important because if you have something that's a fact, you could have one thing that's a fact and have 5 people have 5 different kinds of thoughts about that one fact. We find this all the time. Someone can testify about, something, and it could be proven not right because the person was trying to tell you their thoughts about what they saw, right? So I'm going to give a fact, and this isn't a true story, although actually, it has happened, but one situation and different thoughts that I could have about this one situation. So let's say your child says, Mom, I hate you. I just don't like you. Or Dad, I hate you. I just don't like you. That is a fact because if you had 20 people in the room, 20 people would all be able to say, yes, they heard the kid say to the parent, I hate you. I just don't like you. Now, what the parent makes that fact mean will create the feelings that the parent has about that fact, which will create the actions the parent does or does not do and create the results. And that's really important. These are really important steps for you guys to know and understand. So let's do it. The child says, I hate you. I just don't like you. The parent says to themselves, oh my gosh, I am such a bad mom. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing as a parent. I have no idea what I'm doing. I must have done something seriously wrong for the child to say, I hate you. I just don't like you. I need to go to parenting classes. I need to get some counseling. We need to fix our relationship. And it could just spiral. These are all thoughts that this person is. Okay. Oh, hey, Denise. Hey, Millie. Story and assumptions created and applied to facts. So I am not quite sure what you're saying, but what I mean is facts or something that you can verify. A story is everything that your brain is thinking about the fact. I'm hoping that we're on the same page. I can go into more detail. So this is a thought pattern that the parent could go into. Now, if the parent is thinking to themselves, oh my gosh, I am such a bad mom, my kid hates me, they just don't like me, that parent is going to probably be feeling defeated, heartbroken, sad, you name it, right? And then their actions might be they yell at their kid, they tell the kid to go to the room, they go in their room and cry, maybe they binge watch Netflix, maybe they curl up in a ball, or maybe they go on a really long run and overexert themselves a bit and go into thought patterns and thought loops about why the kids said that they hate them and all of the reasons of why they are a bad mom or bad parent. And then the result is the parent isn't really showing up the way they want to show up for their kid because they yelled at the kid, they put distance between them and the kid, and then they went into what I call buffering, or you know, putting physical distance between the parent and the kid, right? So this is one circumstance, or this is one fact of the kid said this. The kid said, parent, I hate you, I don't like you. The parent made all of this mean something. Now you can take a different parent, or you could take the same parent with a different thought, right? The kid could say, I hate you, I just don't like you, and the parent could be thinking to themselves, now, that is a very hormonal teenager that is lashing out. How can I show up and serve them? Why in the world are they saying I hate you? Is it because they couldn't do something they wanted to do? Is it maybe they had a bad day? Did they not get enough sleep last night? Do you see how the one thing happened, but there's lots of different ways for the story or the thought process to go. Now, if the parent is thinking to themselves, yeah, that's a hormonal teenager, obviously not having a good day, what do you think that parent is going to be feeling? The parent is probably going to be feeling something along the lines of compassionate. And then the actions that the parent is going to do is most likely going to be asking questions, trying to figure out why the kid is so angry. Why is the kid lashing out? Maybe it's a time for them to connect and really have a deep conversation. Maybe the kid just needs a real solid hug, So the result of that would be, the parent is showing up for the kid and trying to really be there and support that kid. Maybe the kid is having a hard day. Okay, let's figure out how we can support our kid during this hard day. So that is kind of an example of fact versus story. Now, you guys might be thinking to yourself, well, there's lots of facts and there's lots of stories. How do you discern? What a fact is again, you can verify by other people being able to see. If you went to the court of law and the judge said that is verifiable, that is a fact. Our brains are so very capable of having all of these thoughts about our lives and the situations and the circumstances in our lives, and those thoughts can be so very real to us, so real that we don't separate them as a story. So it's so important for us to be able to start understanding what is going on in our mind and what our mind is offering us as facts and as stories, and being able to basically put our mind in check. The way I think about the mind is, imagine a big house and you take a bunch of animals, wild animals, and you put them in the house and you close all the doors and all the windows and bar them up and board them up, and you leave the house for years. And then you go back to the house a couple of years later and open the door. What do you think that you're going to see? It's going to be a hot mess in that house. I mean, there's probably going to be animal babies running around and poop all over the place, pee, all the, furniture is going to be torn up. It's going to be just crazy in that house. The mind left unchecked. Your brain left without watching what it's doing is chaos. It's not separating fact and story. It's not offering you always the most helpful thoughts that can serve you. So I hope this little nugget will be something that you can percolate over the next couple of days, weeks, months, whatever. If you're curious about it and you want to know more, feel free to reach out to me. My intent here is just to show up and serve because it's my birthday week, and I just wanted to give you lots of good info. So you guys have a wonderful day. I'll try and do another video later today since I missed one yesterday. If I don't get it later today, then I'll come up and do 2 tomorrow. And if you guys have anything that you prefer knowledge on or want me to talk about, or any kind of subject that you want me to hit, hey, hit me up. Send me a PM. I'm happy to hear from you. Like I said, I am not charging for this information. I just want to serve this week. You guys take care. Have a good one. Bye, Denise. Bye, Millie. Bye, anyone else. Love you.